Hey guys, it's me, Dylan, doing the project for Mr. Whitt, and I thought that the program that he gave us was kind of stupid, in my opinion, but that's just my opinion. I don't like using it, so I decided to do my entire project in Minecraft because it's something I actually know how to use. And here, chapter 6 is about culture and cultural landscapes. Cultural geography is the study of both distribution and diffusion of culture traits and how the culture modifies the landscape around us. And maybe when they put this wall here, they were like, this side was like, hey, we want more farms than you. So they gave him that farm, and that affected the landscape around the village. And cultural complexes are when several cultural traits are related, like how in some places you can't buy alcohol on Sunday. That is related to Christianity, and that is a cultural complex. Um, Maybe these guys worship crops, and that's why they have more farms. I don't know. Um, the components of culture can be multiple things. Like for America, you can say hot dogs are part of American culture, but you can also say the same about democracy, because these people have more little slime cube dudes than that side, I think. Yeah, they do. And that's part of their culture. Maybe they sell t-shirts about how many slimes they have or something. I don't know. Yeah. I'm going to try to do this in one take too. Cultural diffusion is the movement from culture traits from one place to another. So maybe all the slimes move over there, and then they're like, hey, we have the slimes now, we have that trait. So yeah. Culture hearths are important places in history that may have influenced modern life with things such as scientific advancements like Greece. Um, Maybe this well here, where they discovered how to purify water. That's a what's it called? Where is this orange thing? Yeah, a culture hearth. Yeah, culture hearth. That's the well. Central focus of cultural geography is the cultural landscape. Okay, and folk culture generally refers to the culture traits that are traditional, no longer widely spread or widely practiced by a large amount of people, and are generally isolated in small, often rural areas. Okay, so maybe this side goes to bread church and crop church on Sunday, and this side is actually has some normal religion. Well, I don't mean it like that, but you get what I mean. Folk culture generally refers to culture traits that are tradition. Oh, I already read that. Cultural geographers are traditionally quite interested in architecture because what we build often stays in the landscape for a long time. Thus, old buildings offer a way of examining cultural ideas of the past. And maybe the wells, maybe they don't build wells like that anymore, but it's still there. So yeah. 1 second, it is getting dark in game. I am going to get a bed and sleep, so it will be daylight again. Wait, if I can play the ball. Okay. And sports are intricately entwined within our cultural lives. I honestly do not know why I put that in the script for this. Okay, now on to chapter 7's stuff. For this chapter I actually decided to label stuff for 7A, 7B, stuff like that. Okay, so 7A talks about what exactly language is. Phonemes. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Are the sounds a language makes. And the English language has between 40 and 50 of them. So these dudes, Minecraft villagers are weird. They go, huh, like make noises like that. So maybe they do that a bunch, and that's their phenomes. I tried to pronounce it. I regret that. 7b talks about dialect and how it is the variations of sounds in a language, and often changes based on where you are at. So maybe this side of the village talks like yee-haw country boys, and this side is all the city folk. And yeah. 7c talks about language families, how a lot of languages are similar and originate from the same place. Okay, so maybe this side speaks like German, this side English, but like they both originated from like Latin, I think. I'm not 100% sure about that. It's probably wrong, but oh well. I'm just trying to do this project. 7d talks about the geography of the English language, and how even in England there are multiple dialects, the most common one being called RP, standing for received pronunciation. So I guess it's like the actual supposed to be taught way of it, and I just realized like these slime dudes are destroying all the crops. So oh well, it's not important. Where was I? Okay, 7e talks about how languages merge and die, and they change over time and space. They used Latin as an example, saying how it used to be spoken very widely by the Roman Empire and Catholic Church, but it now lives on through the 600 million speakers of the Romance languages such as Latin, French, Spanish, and Italian. So I'm not 100% sure how to incorporate that in here, but okay. 7f talks about toponymy. I think that's how you pronounce it. Toponymy is the study of location names derived from the Greek word topos and onuma, meaning name. Okay, so 7g talks about language conflicts. It says, beyond names, language has been or is at the heart of other conflicts around the world. Sometimes the conflict is over what language should be used in a country. So, yeah, maybe this side. Okay, imagine the village was all at one time, and this side was like, hey, let's speak Spanish, and this side was like, Spain Spanish, and this side was like, no, let's speak Mexican Spanish, and they were like, war, and then they divided it, and now this side speaks Spain Spanish, this side speaks Mexican Spanish, and that was what the conflict was. And I'm out of my script, so wait 1 second. If you guys have enjoyed this video, yeah, I will see you guys later. Peace. Wait, how do I stop recording? Okay guys, I'm back because apparently my last one wasn't long enough, and I forgot that it had to be 10 minutes long. So I'm here to go over the basic review questions so I can extend my project. Okay, what is a language and what are phonemes? P-H-O-N-E-M-E-S. Language is what the people speaketh, and phenome is wait 1 second. Come on, Google Chrome. Wait, actually look. Never mind, I'll look for it in the book. Oh, never mind, Google Chrome's loading. Oh gosh, multiple tabs. You're gonna have to close. Yeah, this is not going. Okay. What? Okay. Oh yeah, it's like the sounds that words make, I think. or the sounds that in the language. Yeah. So, that's what a phenomenon is. Yeah. I'm just gonna stop trying to pronounce that. And what are the oldest forms of writing? Um, yeah. Okay. Hopefully I'm at a good 2 minutes now. And yeah, see you guys later.